Alright. Alright. Time to adjust things. Admire very pretty piano music. I dig it. I love it. I love this music a lot. I love piano music in general. If I ever hear like slow piano stuff, 9 out of 10, I like it. So. I wasn't gonna stream because I felt tired, and I still kind of do feel tired because it's been a really long, eventful day. But I still want to do this because I really want to play this, and why not chill vibes for the night? Streaming over at. Let me get the link. Drop on by to hang, and yeah, cool. So that's a Twitter link, and that's really all I'm gonna do because Twitter's the only active one. So yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. Ooh. I haven't really had a chance to adjust because I decided last minute. Okay, I'm gonna stream. So yeah. But yeah. And I also wanted to put this on Discord, but I kind of feel like the devs will handle that. But I'll see if I can go on Discord real quick. Oh, I guess we'll just kind of do a chill startup for now. I always feel like so eager to rush through these things. I need to chill. I've been so anxious lately. But yeah. How are you guys? What's up? Hey, baby. Hi, Jess. Welcome to stream that isn't Lake of Voices. Or it isn't not Lake of Voices. It isn't Lion Song, but also I want to play this because apparently the demo's out, and I'm really excited. And actually, before we get started, I'm gonna link to the Kickstarter. So I'm gonna track that down real quick. Wherever that is. I swear there was like so many Kickstarter links. There's so many Kickstarter games I want to play actually. Like demos that I want to play. There was this one Kickstarter game that I think got funded, but I never got a chance to play. So many Kickstarter games I want to play actually. Hi Coda, I'm drawing. This is like about $100 away from its goal, which is super cool. I think they just opened this up yesterday. Oh my god, is my mouse doing this? Alright, cool. So you're telling me, oh my god. Sorry, I'm like messing with URLs. So you're telling me that didn't open. Okay, let me fix. Hi, Lanice. I'm gonna remove that if my mouse doesn't act like a jerk and get the proper link. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we're about. I just want to make sure that I have a link for the Kickstarter for everybody. It's doing it, and I'm doing great, Brandon. How are you? Just hanging out. Edit and try again for my own link. Wagwan, Twitter. Wagwan. Also, I'm sorry, I don't have any makeup on. This was such a good decision. I wasn't planning on streaming. So, yeah. You're me? Are you like... Yeah, Lucinda. That's cool. Why won't that just... Okay, that's sent now. Awesome. Alright, so that right there, link to the Kickstarter. Or not there, but there, rather. I can't do things. But yeah, if you're into checking and following details on characters and stuff, you can check that out there. I'm gonna quickly post this link to the Discord of the or the stream link to the Discord of the devs because they wanted to have that link, and then we will get started. I'm really excited. Start it. Okay, cool. This link is bad. I don't know why. Can you get a Jerry? I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but I just removed it, so cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started now. So, bing. Streamed random? Yeah, I stream honestly whenever I feel like it, but like, I ignore myself out of it because I'll be like too tired and I'm like, I said I was gonna stream but I'm not gonna do it, but no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, and you guys said the audio was weird. I'm gonna fix that. Cute name, Lindsay. My cough is mostly gone. Like, it acts up, especially if it's particularly cold in the room. For the most part, it's gone. I'm hoping it'll be gone by the Spirit's Data. I have things to audition for and record. And I know the way to play the game. Is the game okay? Is it now? Because I just lowered the game a bit. Is it okay now? Or do you need me to up me? I don't know what you prefer before we proper start. Is it okay now? I don't even know if you can hear me now. Okay, yeah. Let me look at my settings real quick. I think the levels are better now. I hope. Actually, I'm gonna stop you from doing that, and we're gonna This is loud to me. Yeah. Okay. I'm hearing myself. Turn that off. Ah, papa. Hi, kawaii, kawi, whatever we want to go with. Hello, welcome to the stream. Cool. I'm gonna retweet this because last stream isn't it right now, is it? So I gotta update that. Ba-ba-dum. Yeah, we need to delete this, update that before we proper start. Technical difficulties every start of the stream, but that will be fixed one of these days. Just not today. Hello. Everything sounding good now? Cool. Okay, let me do a thing. Boop-a-doo. Okay, KKK. Alright. Cool. Then we will get started. So, choices in Lake of Voices. You'll need to make various decisions throughout Lake of Voices. Here are a few details to keep in mind. Certain choices are timed. Ooh, QTs. In some cases, not reacting will lead to Kika's death. In other situations, choosing not to act is a perfectly acceptable option. Some choices aren't timed. Those options only determine whether Kika has any special affection for another character or not. Okay, standard VN stuff. Becoming closer to someone can add and or remove future choice options. It will also impact the way the story goes overall. Okay. I'm getting Until Dawn vibes then, in terms of, like, the way choices go. Like, this feels kind of Until Dawn-ish. Like, I know that's kind of like the VN way anyways, but I guess the way that it's illustrating how the choices work is very... Really? I'm kind of getting, like a weird, like... I know it's kind of, like, bizarre to say for an indie game, but AAA horror game title screen? That's what I'm getting. Also, hey, Deontay. Welcome to the stream, the show, featuring just me and my games. And showing affection to one person can affect your relationship with a different character. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Doing nothing is also an option. Alright. My grip on the lantern tightens as the fog around us thickens. While the forests in this area are relatively safe compared to Sinlos, I can't help but feel my hair stand on end the further we get. My free hand fingers the hilt of my sword, something akin to a nervous reflex. Have you seen it before? Burnell breaks the silence, either sensing my unease or assuaging his own. I hope it's the latter. And actually, are the voice acting turned off, or...? Okay, it's on automatically. Cool, just making sure. Back. I haven't. I've had no reason to go near this cursed lake until now. What of you? Also, I really love Kika's design. Like, I already liked it when I saw her, you know, in the auditions that they had up for Lake of Voices. But also, gosh. Gosh, she's pretty. Everybody's pretty. I like this style. Burnell scratches his chin casually, as though I asked what his favorite food was. Or is. I traveled the long way around it once before. Not so pleasant. Something about it just frays your nerves. Although, even being near it is enough. so I'm not the only one who feels it. A sense of relief hits me, but not enough to undo the buzzing of anxiety. The lake, sinless. Most try their best to avoid it all their lives. The hundreds who die attempting to cross its unearthly black water, dragged to death by the creatures lurking within, aren't a secret. No wonder you were assigned this mission. Oh man. I really like the sprites. I really, really like it. I'm gonna have to check out the artist, because gosh, this is gorgeous. There are a few who've had first-hand experience with the place, but even if from a distance, he'll probably keep being picked. Actually, starting from the beginning because I got lost. There are a few who've had first-hand experience with the place, even if from a distance. He'll probably keep being picked whenever they need someone to cross, for however long he's with us. Brunel shrugs, bringing my attention back to the dark path before us. At least we're taking the bridge this time. It'll only take 2 days instead of double that, and the sooner this place is behind us, the better. It would be preferable not to risk it, but time is of the essence. We don't really have a choice. One of our allied villages is being harassed by brigadiers, a band of ruffians. We don't have many guards to send as an assist, only Brunel and myself. The least we can do is arrive before we are too late to be of any use. These kinds of squabbles happen often, but have to be put down lest they turn into a blood grudge or all-out war. The last we heard, neither option was that far off. I can also see why they chose you to come out here. I glance at Brunel, an eyebrow raised. A slight smile plays across his lips. You're always so calm and so serious. Nothing can get to you. You're the best choice they had. A smile now tugs at my own lips. I would like to thank him, but that wouldn't be so calm and serious as he just described. And if that's how he sees me, I'd like to keep it that way. My lack of reaction only makes his smile grow, and he chuckles a bit before refocusing on the path. I do the same. It wouldn't be right to let my guard down in a place like this. Brunel appears to feel differently, however. You know the town on the other side of the lake, though. It's not so similar to ours. If all goes well, perhaps we'll have enough time to enjoy the new area. For the most part, I ignore him, nodding when applicable. Brunel is a talkative sort, and if chatting helps keep his worries down and his sword hand ready, I have no complaints. After a time, the thick fog surrounding us begins to clear. A slick wooden dock comes into view, and with it the sounds of water gently lapping at its sides. Art style is on point, isn't it? Like, Also, welcome to the stream, Starbucks. Brunel shifts beside me, stretching his lantern arm. Lantern arm. I'm just imagining him like kind of like that lantern. You know that lantern in Spirited Away that's kind of like animated and leads Chihiro to the witch's sister's house? Yeah. Lantern arm. Anyways, Brunel is tense. And this... I'm like a sucker for painted... I know I'm like really going on about the art style, but I'm a sucker for painted art. Especially in this sort of way where everything's kind of blending together nice. And even the sprites are painted. Like, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, hey, voices. I was wondering where the voices were. I'm like, there's only voice. A young woman stands by the dock, eyeing us warily. Does she intend to cross tonight? With her lovely, lovely, like, clothes, like, oh my god. POC, and pretty art, and colors, and oh, bless. Evidently, she has the same question. I just glance over. And Jess, aesthetic environment. Let's go. Aesthetic fog. Aesthetic night. Evidently, she has the same question. As we step up next to her, it's clear she isn't simply passing by. She's waiting. The stranger nods curtly to us. Hello, Elsie. Hey. Oh, sounds like... I don't know if it's maybe just that line, but it sounded like there was a bit of an accent. I like that. Yeah, so that's everybody. And that's the game. But, yeah. Oh, okay, that was supposed to... Because I pressed once, enter once, and then nothing. It was just that, you know, screen. So I'm like, oh. No text, but okay, that was a silence thing. Interesting. There's a stuffy silence. Margaret turns to gaze out across the lake, expression unclear. With not much to say, Burnell and I do the same. From here, the black surface of the lake looks disarmingly calm. Wind rushes across its surface, a sound like whispering. That was an interesting sound effect. I like that. Though, perhaps it actually is whispering. I concentrate, trying to place the difference, searching for breaks and rhythm. After a few seconds, I feel foolish. Doesn't matter what the noise is. Whether I hear them or not, we're not alone. The Nixie are out there. A feeling that I can't quite shake tells me they've already noticed a little group of people on their shores. It feels hostile. My stomach sinks, and I instead address Burnell. Where is the guide? Unless he's on the center island or on the complete other side, your guess is as good as mine. It's dark as pitch out there. Panic rises inside me. Panic I try hard to quell. We can't cross without him, and we need to get going soon. You can't cross with him either. The woman behind us, Margaret, cuts in with something like a snort. What? I know the guide will be here tonight. I've already made arrangements with him to cross. Burnell and I share a look. The woman seems haughty and willing to put up a fuss. I have his word he'll take me today. It would be wiser for the two of you to begin the trip around, if you're really in such a hurry. Or you can make camp here and wait for him to make the trip back, if you prefer. I don't need to turn my attention to Burnell to know he's riled up. I step in before he can say something rash. Even if that is so, my companion and I must begin the trip tonight. I know the stream's not doing well. Okay, there's a stream. Margaret is unimpressed and opens her mouth to argue further. We'll wait for the guide to arrive before coming to a conclusion about any of this. She clamps her mouth shut and lets out a sigh. You can do as you like. With the matter tentatively settled, Burnell... Okay. Yeah, I noticed it was buffering. Let me do something real quick. Okay, I'm gonna restart this. Alright, I think that is better. Let me know if there's any other issues along the way, so yeah. Because I was kind of glancing over and like, noticing buffering, but I don't know if you guys are experiencing that or not, so yeah. Actually, would you guys like me to go back a bit? Did you miss anything? Because I was just kind of going through the game because I'm like into the setting, so... For the meanwhile, I'll continue though. With the matter tentatively settled, Brunel moves away. His finger begins to tap loudly against the top of his hilt. He shifts from one foot to another, then groans. What's that bastard even up to? I almost visibly start, but manage to restrain myself. He probably doesn't know any better. I'm sure of that. It's not worth mentioning. With a mouth like that, you shouldn't even have the right to ask the guide to take you across. How ludicrous. He's faced far worse than a bit of foul language. Do you know anything that's happened with this lake? I know enough. Margaret is clearly not convinced, but she shrugs and makes a show of turning her back to him. The guide's father is Garvin the Exemplar. Garvin never accepted the guide as his son, all the way up until he died, in this lake. Your statement could be seen as tasteless, Brunel. Oh. Brunel rubs the back of his neck, his face regretful. My apologies to the guide. I didn't mean it that way. I never knew about his... well, that. A smile spreads across my face, once I quickly wipe away. He really did just misspeak. The silence slowly stretches between the three of us, growing more awkward with each passing second. Margaret seems irritated and Brunel abashed. Well, I mean... Margaret's cute, so let's... Oh. That kind of sounds like somebody taking a breath. Like, I know it's a little sound effect thing, but it kind of sounds like someone taking a breath, so it's like, oh. Alice, you're about to say something. I guess we'll talk to Margaret. It's been years since the time of Garvin the Exemplar, and not many talk about it anymore. It's impressive you knew. Margaret smiles, lifting her chin into the air. The over-exaggerated action is somehow pleasant rather than belittling. Oh, look at her! She's blushing! And she has a cute smile! Oh my god, wife! She's so cute. Bless. She's so much happier than I had anticipated. Bless! I appreciate that. Yes, I do like to stay informed. And you knew too. Good. This lake shouldn't be allowed to swallow even history itself. Oh, she's a little cute bookworm. Bless. My town, the one where I was born at least, was also Garvin's hometown. I was very young when he passed. The entire village went into mourning. People broke down crying in the streets. I'll never forget it. He meant much to everyone who knew him. Ah, I've no such connections. I merely read about it. She pauses, seeming to scan the air in front of her for something to say. I'm sorry for your loss. It's all right. Thank you. My town may have taken pride in Garvin the Exemplar and what he achieved, but we weren't the ones who lost the most. That would be his family. We each remained locked inside our own thoughts, not another word passing between us. Eventually, a small light appears on the bridge ahead, gently swaying through the foggy air. It gets closer and closer until it becomes apparent it's a figure carrying a lantern. That must be the guide, although I can't shake the ghostly aura it gives off. The figure steps into the shore, but we wait for him to approach us instead of going to meet him. None of us are sure how close to the waters we can get before it is no longer safe. Oh my god, look at his eyelashes. Okay, so I visited New York during Thanksgiving break, and there was this, I went to this place that, had a lot of, I forget what it was called exactly, but I guess it was like Line Friends, and it had like a bunch of, cute characters from, the app Line, and one of the guys was this guy that kind of looks like this guy, with the long brown the long blonde curly hair, and like the eyelashes. Yeah, we're starting a harem, totally. But also, lol. He also kind of looks like My Hero Academia, the French guy. The weird French guy is like with his weird beam out of his belly button, like he's Steven Universe, except with the laser. Anyways, bless. Eyelashes. Wow. His eyelashes are rocking. The man nods. He has a sharp face and wary eyes. The voices kind of come in at like odd times. Like I know it's doing that kind of partial voice acting thing to show the voices and stuff, but I guess if it just being like one line at like random times is kind of like unsettling because it's like, okay, I'm in this. Oh wait, voices. Okay, cool. But yeah, I do like the voices though. Everyone's really great for their role. Burnell motions to the two of us, and Margaret approaches, a strained smile on her face. Oh, Elsie's so cute, bless. The guide turns to face her as well, face remaining unchanged. It must not be a lie. He would have had to say something otherwise. She really does have preference to travel with him. That's the problem. Beautiful people from the fog. Fog people. Fog people bringing about... The aesthetic fog brings aesthetic people. Which, I guess in Winds of Change, the aesthetic fire brought about dead people. So I guess we're getting different stuff here? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, now the voice acting is kind of consistent, so it's like, oh, what? Okay. Also, I'm noticing the stream's being weird again. Ah! I'm gonna figure out this buffering problem. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll figure it out, you know, next stream, because at the moment, I imagine it's an internet issue, but I don't know what to do about it right now, so, yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just kind of like watching the stream. Anyways, yes. Death. Cool! I furrow my brow. It's a disturbing... addendum? Addendum? Datum. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I will look that up later. And one offered with little emotion attached. Brunel glares back, asking... Well, oh, what? I got confused. Asking without asking what we're supposed to do with such circumstances. Well, okay. Go around where? This is water. The sentence hangs in the air, the second half unspoken. If you want to live. I really like his staff. It looks really cool. Like, I like how jagged it is. Addendum? 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 Okay, addendum. That's weird. I want to make it more fancy. It's not fancy enough. I'm noticing, at least from my audio, that the voice acting sounds kind of low, so I'm going to go into the menu for a second. Or not this menu, but the options to adjust that a bit. Because the music is a bit loud. He jerks a finger at Margaret, whose face contorts with anger. Which is fair. I mean, if she already waited once, then yeah, go ahead. She meets Brunel's eyes with a gaze of steel. He starts to speak, and she cuts in.
An extra day or two shouldn't be that much of a problem for you. Whoever you're meeting can surely wait such a tiny amount longer. Patience is a virtue, after all.
That's fair.
The night is only so long, and if we're still on the bridges when the sun comes up, we'll all die as they sink back below the surface. If you don't decide soon, no one will be going.
I wonder then where Margaret was staying, because as far as we know, she's there, so I wonder if she was camping, like, nearby, but not so nearby that she, you know, would have been killed. Like, where was she hanging out? Just hanging out with the dead? The guide is dispassionate, stoic. I would almost feel something's wrong with him if I didn't share the trait myself. Brunel pulls me to the side, jaw clenched tight. That woman is an arm. Wow, Brunel. No, you're not. No. We are not doing some police brutality stuff. Nah. His voice is low. He darts a glance at Margaret. We can easily get her to back off if we make this into an actual fight. You see him? He presents himself to be like the super cute, like, oh, I didn't remember history, sorry guys, but no! Police brutality over here. Okay, Brunel, I see you. After all, we have to go tonight. If one of us really is to die, it'll be her. Oh my god, you just met her. She's just trying to go across the bridge. Leave her alone. You guys can just camp somewhere. Damn. I stare at the dock, refusing to meet Brunel's eyes, and try to keep my voice as level as possible. Same, though. We don't know her situation. This isn't a decision we can make for her. Now I just look over. Snake! I can't believe this guy's from the Book of Genesis. What? Brunel leans in closer, apparently having missed what I said. I remove the sympathy for her in my response when I speak again. The guide won't accept something like that, I assume. His face is grim. Then what else do you have in mind? First of all, you and I cannot split up. Either we both stay, or we both go. Right. That's not a question. I cross my arms, a hand on my chin. I have full confidence in my abilities, and in Brunel's. But there's no reason not to believe the guy knows exactly what he's talking about. If we go, he might not be able to give the group the attention we deserve. That would mean we truly would be putting Margaret's life at risk on top of our own. Hey, Crystal! Welcome to the stream! Actually throw him into the fog. Let him join the Nixie, it's fine. I chose that because I figured that if I said the other one, then it would force me to kill Margaret, so I wasn't sure. But, the guide approaches Brunel and me before I have time to sort out my thoughts. You will stay. What? You would have already decided to come if you had the proper mindset for a journey such as this. You two will stay. But you don't understand. The guide raises a hand to me, eyes cold. My words die in my throat. If he decides we aren't fit to cross, how could we persuade him otherwise? This is bullshit! We are more than equipped to make this journey, and we know more of what it means to be in danger than most will know in all their life. You two will stay. Brunel's muscle tense, and I put a hand on his arm. Hi, Flory, welcome to the stream. Also, Crystal, what your brother doing now? Why won't he leave your drawings alone? Hashtag leave Crystal's art alone. He trembles slightly beneath my fingers, his hands curling themselves into fists. But he doesn't say another word. The guide turns around and heads into the bridge. Margaret uncomfortably looks from the guide to us. Goodbye. Then she steps into the bridge after him. Brunel sighs, the anger releasing from him as they disappear into the fog. Farewell. Oh no, Kika's so sad. Kika's all like, oh no, my lesbian girlfriend though. Same. Be safe. We made it past Sinlos by going the long way around. By the time we reached the other side, the brigadiers had ravaged half the village. We weren't as effective as we hoped to be in beating them back, but no one criticized us for the path we took. Rumor has it 2 people were lost on the night we would have journeyed across Sinlos. The woman, Margaret, is gone. Who was the other? And we'll never even know. At this point, there's nothing to be done. Sinlos is behind us. I would like it to remain that way. Alright, we got ending 1, guys. Cool! So, this time, I'm gonna make proper choices because I forgot that VNs have choices. So we are gonna skip, actually. Skip. I'm still gonna crush on Margaret, though. So, I believe we should go. And I believe you. Brunel's reply is firm. My steadfastness seems almost weak in comparison to its certainty. He addresses the guide. We shouldn't waste more time. Let's shove off. The guide slowly turns around, without even a nod to show his agreement, rather. Margaret stares at Brunel and me. Something of a resolve in her face, in her gaze even. Then she follows after the guide. At least she didn't insist we stay behind. Yeah, 'cause she wants to date you! Come on, Kika, get with the game. Brunel, we should do what we can to protect her. It's our fault she's being put in even further danger. You see, Kika wants to protect her girlfriend? God bless. Yeah, now for ending 2. Let's do it. Brunel has nice hair, yeah. It's like really straight. And long. I wish my hair would grow that quickly. I have a friend she cut her hair to like medium length, and now it's almost back to original length after like 2 weeks. And I'm like, what the hell? Brunel, let me be gay. Oh, man. We will take care of everything. Maybe I'm being naive, but I have no intention... You have no intention of letting anyone fall victim to this lake tonight, but also you were literally suggesting to murder my girlfriend. Like, you were literally... Brunel. I smile at him for a change, and Brunel eagerly smiles back. Oh, look at him. He has kind of a cute face. Look at his eyes. He's like trying to be like super cheerful, but he also looks a little creepy. But he's cute. He's cute. Also, I'm sorry you're getting killed as Mercy. Jess, I guess you're not getting healing. We're lucky to have each other in this, I think. Brunel, are you hitting on me? Oh my god, everybody wants to date me. Yes, good. Fantastic. Harem time. Harem in the aesthetic fog. He turns to follow the others across, and my smile falls. I will protect everyone on this trip. I will. We will make it through this. Then, I step onto the dock and join them. Oh wow, it's like a maze on here. As soon as I step onto the wood, the temperature drops. The light of my lamp shines against the water's surface, as reflective as a mirror. Until we reach land again, death is only one small mistake away. Is that like your graduation quote, Jess? The harem in aesthetic fog? Like you graduate from like high school again just for the sake of having that quote? Same, honestly. Why weren't you at school yesterday, Crystal? Go to school. School's good for you. It is, but yeah, I do encourage it, but also it's stress, so yeah. I don't blame you for not going. We fall into line with the guide leading the way. Margaret stays close to him, and I behind her, watching to make sure she doesn't slip on the slick, wet wood. Oh yeah, don't slip on the slick, wet wood, 'cause you know, you could slip on something else. Ha, something else wet. Anyways, Brunel brings up the rear. I feel like this is a euphemism. Hi, Unicorn! Welcome to the stream, and I'm sorry your computer's being a dick, because, you know, my internet's being a dick, honestly. But yeah. Oh, you had a doctor's appointment with Crystal? Gotcha. I had one today, and that was a thing, but yeah. Welcome, welcome! Each of us hold our lanterns in front of us, but it does little good. The fog is thick and night... Oh, I like this line, actually. The fog is thick and nigh impenetrable, consuming the light as if hungry for it. Ah. Words! I love it. Above the surface of the lake, it's deathly quiet. No longer is there the whispering wind, nor the sound of water lapping against the shore. It's just our own mismatched footsteps and the sound of my quickened breathing. My eyes drift back to the lake. Oh wow, is that the water? That looks really pretty. Like, it looks creepy, but pretty. My eyes drift back to the lake against my better judgment. It's no wonder there's not even the sound of water, with how still the surface is. It seems almost sturdy, with the sheen of a black marble floor. Huh. Looks cool. I've heard rumors the water of Sinlos is heavier, more difficult to disturb than natural water even. That just the weight of its oppressive cling is enough to keep someone down, even without them. Something even darker than the abyss of the lake flickers just below the surface. Or at least, I think it does. I turn my gaze to Margaret's back. It's better to stay focused. Yeah, that's an interesting description of the water. Because, you know, just normal water is like, whatever, but it's kind of like a muddy water. Or I guess a water with texture, and the idea of something being within water with texture is actually kind of creepy, so I like that description. Why are you going to the doctor so much, Crystal? Are you sick? Feel better. Fall back a bit. You're following me. Stay away! I don't want anything to do with you heteros. The guide is looking over his shoulder, addressing Margaret. Oh no! Be nice to her, though. I'm sorry. If someone gets pulled into the lake, they'll instinctively reach for anything to hold on to. Do not let that be. So you're basically telling her, don't even try to latch on to me. Like, bitch, if you get pulled down, bye. Rude. Begone, Strauss. Honestly. Margaret's shoulders rise, and she nods with great seriousness. I understand. Thank you for the advice. He ignores her gratitude. Oh my god, bless. You can speak amongst yourselves if you so choose, as long as you pay attention to where you're going. There is no worth in listening to the sounds out there. If there's anything at all, it'll only be Nixie trying to set you on edge. Alright. Then, could you tell us your name? You didn't have a chance to properly introduce yourself, and I've only heard you being referred to as the guide. I don't have a name. He's facing the front again, his voice as expressionless as before. I have no way of guessing how he feels as he says this. Oh. It's probably not something he wishes to talk about. However, there was something else I wanted to say, so changing the subject is not difficult. Margaret, thank you for allowing us to join you. Margaret shrugs noncommittally. It wasn't exactly up to me. The guide said he would take you. She hesitates, and then she looks tentatively over her shoulder at me. But thank you for saying that. It's appreciated. Brunel and I will do our best to be an asset on this trip, rather than a burden. That's nice. I'm not afraid to be out here, though. Still, at least with your training, you should be able to take care of yourselves. It's comforting to know that everyone here is so confident in their abilities. Not comforting enough to forget how terrible it feels to be over this lake. I'm not sure if that is fortunate or unfortunate. Believing yourself to be secure doesn't mean that you are.
Okay. Sorry, I got, like, engrossed in the game for a second. Yeah, no, he has no chill. He's just like, lol, y'all die, that's your problem. Like, I'm just hanging. Like, apparently, like, I get paid for... Does he even get paid to take people? Like, what is he getting paid in? Does he just want company? Is that what it is? Because, aww. Lol. Just called it, yeah. And, yeah, same. Thank you for being my lesbian lover. Also, Crystal. Well, I'm sorry that your teacher is like that, but, you know, if you have to go to the doctor, then you can't really do anything about it. And you should be having excused absences anyways, right?
As the conversation lulls, a new sound breaks through. It's the whispering noise again. It's the whispering of inhuman voices, and this time coming from all around us. Taking care of yourself is exactly what you need to do. The guide is speaking again, except louder, as if to cover the Nixie's voices with his own. Oh, he's kind of being soothing, though. Like, he's trying to protect everybody. Like, even though he's kind of acting like a dick, like, you know, he has everyone's, like, survival in mind, I guess. He's kind of like a mom. We're essentially hanging out with a mama bear right now. Oh, man. The guide is Mama Bear. He's basically Toriel. He's giving us a tutorial on how to get across the goddamn lake. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of... I mean, it'd be kind of a cliche, but I guess it depends how you go across it. Also, good luck, Crystal. Work to survive at all costs, and hope that everyone around you has enough sense to do the same. That's the only way you'll make it to the other side. Margaret nods in response, but I hear a grunt from behind me. Lol? What's wrong, Brunel? What won? You mad because we couldn't murder my girlfriend? Because no! What a beautiful mom with beautiful eyelashes, honestly. Actual mom. Groups tend to go further when they work together to achieve the same goal. Is that goal murder? Brunel? You can't sit with us, Brunel! Guide's the mom, Brunel's the Shiloh/pet dog, and Margaret's the wifey. Yeah, I appreciate this. Brunel's like the pet dog, but also he's trying to low-key murder my girlfriend. He's kind of like upset that I give my girlfriend more attention. I give Margaret more attention than he. That's what it is, honestly. The guy doesn't say anything in response to Brunel's grumbling. Why is he mad? I'm not sure whether he didn't hear Brunel or whether he just didn't feel the statements made thus far are worth addressing. I have a feeling it's the latter. Most likely. He is a snake. He is a snake from Genesis floor. We go around a large bend in the bridge, part of it forking off to another way. Magnificent, please. Isn't he? I'm sorry, Floor. We'll accept everybody's husbandos and waifus in this stream. But also Brunel tried to kill my girlfriend, though. Like, he straight up was all, like, pulling me aside, like, hey, let's murder Margaret.
she doesn't need to go. She's gonna die anyways. Like, what the hell? Problematic, honestly. I wonder how the guide knows which one of these nigh identical paths is correct when something in the corner of my eye catches my attention. I believe I saw something over there. Keep walking. No need to worry. The guide's voice is calm and level. I decide against pressing the issue, not wanting to set everyone even more on edge. Kika, what did he say? Perhaps not wanting the conversation to be caught by the guide, he speaks softly, though I couldn't quite hear him because of it. Oh, shit. Shit! Oh, shit! Do you ever just see death right in the face? Hi, Cosmic. Welcome. The true husband. Floor, you're talking about death right behind him? Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. I just love it. He just comes back into people. Death is literally right around the corner. I take my eyes off Margaret ahead for a moment to explain it to Brunel and stop dead in my tracks. Only one word is able to escape me in my stunned state. Behind. I'm actually really glad that wasn't like a CG. You know, like they could have done a thing where, you know, it's like behind and then they show the CG of this monster, but the fact that he's like there and we're just like, oh shit, nigga, behind you. Oh my god, Floor, yes! The true wife. The ultimate wife. Behind Brunel stands another figure, looming in the darkness. Seeing my face, Brunel grabs the hilt of his sword. He whips around and staggers swiftly backwards. You okay? Several meters away, a crooked, twisted black figure hobbles its way towards us. Some kind of liquid drips off its head, curling around the edges of its face. It almost looks like it's crying. Brunel backs up until he's standing beside me. The figure continues its slow advance, head jerking from one angle to another. What on earth? It's one of them. Yes, Nixie that stumble across the bridge, looking for opportunities. You think that Margaret is the one, but then Margaret curves you and for like the guide, and then all of a sudden you see this monster Nixie and you're like, no, this is the one. This is the one. Floor, no, don't do it. Brunel backs off until he's across the lane. Honestly. Oh man. And yeah, Crystal, same. Honestly, same. Or no, my reaction to seeing that was laughing. So I guess I'll just like laugh and like cry myself into my coffin. I don't know. The guide is standing next to him. Next to us, even. I didn't even notice him approach. The ones that can make it out of the water are generally referred to as prowlers. Oh, okay, we have certain types. I like that. I had no idea things like that were out here. Is that what Kika saw down the other path? The guide says nothing, instead returning to the front of the party. Margaret watches him pass. Her frustration morphs into nervous optimism when something seems to come into her mind. Well, Nixie aren't slowed down much by swords, but at least the light keeps them away. Right. Oh man. Margaret's hand grips her face tight and desperation bleeds into her voice. I bite the inside of her. Kiss her! The only way to comfort her is to kiss her! Direct light will force it to return to the lake. However, I'll try to drag the light, or you, down with it before it goes. Okay, that's interesting. Like it wants the light to die. like Bloodborne, where you do like you put the what is it, the fire scroll, and you put it across the blade, and you're just like, ah, I will beat all the bosses. Instinctively, I reach for the hilt of my sword, despite the fact that it would do little to protect me. The prowler is getting closer, jerking forward, stopping, then resuming its slow advance. I hate doing like comparisons too much, because I know that if like I was to make something and people are like constantly comparing it to things, I would be like, no, but see it as an original thing though. But I guess since, you know, this isn't like, you know, AAA, and obviously you're not going to show everything, I'm just going to kind of imagine the Prowler's mannerisms to something like a Clicker from The Last of Us, because Clicker's freaking scared the hell out of me, honestly. Unicorn, do it. Oh my god, actually do it. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Oh my god, yes, bless. Okay, does anyone have a light? Okay. Okay, does anyone have a light we can leave here? That way it won't follow us. Only matches. He's still... I love that he's behind Bernal, like, just kind of acting up, like, hey guys, wait up, won't you let me come with you guys? I want to go across the lake too, man, come on. Oh no, Crystal, your glasses! Glasses. Bernal spits. He's the one bringing up the rear, so he's the one most likely to be in danger if it keeps following. The guide, however, moves forward. Don't forget it's there. Don't let your guard down, and don't get left behind. That's truly what it is. Notice me, Kika. We want to get married, Kika. Come on, Kika. Please, Kika. What? How am I supposed to keep walking with this thing at my heels? You said it wants to attack. Then attack it! Dang! Don't give it the chance, honestly. You mean it's Sasuke, Cosmic? Yeah, I was getting vibes that you were the writer, Unicorn. Oh, okay, that is awesome. I am so into that. So, yeah. So, Kika... So, the thing... Okay, this Prowler guy, like, Kika... He really wants Kika, but Kika's like, I don't have any emotions, and possibly Ace. I don't know what you guys are planning to do with everybody's sexualities and, you know, things. You guys do whatever. But also, I'm into this Kohai thing. Let's do it. Totally into it. This is gonna be my favorite route. True waifu. Brunel sputters in anger, and the guide summarily ignores him. I solidly grab hold of Brunel's upper arm. Here, I'll lead you like this, and you keep your focus solely on the Prowler. Make sure it doesn't get too close. Lol? Kika's literally holding his hand. Like, as far as I can tell, she's literally holding his hand. Bless. Brunel eyes the guide with unresolved hostility, but allows himself to softly sigh in relief. He gazes at me with fondness. At least there's someone I can count on. Are you trying to be gay with me, Burnell? Stop. Agreed. Can we write poems for him like Doki Doki Literature Club? Because I'm totally down for that. Despite the fact that I'm going against his advice, the guide says nothing more. It's clear now that he doesn't give a damn what we end up doing. Some part of me is glad for that. No, he does care! He's the mom friend! That's gay, Burnell. But I'm a guy and you're a girl. No, that's fucking gay. That's fucking gay as shit. I want to help everyone make it through. It would be worse to have to persuade the guide every time help was necessary. Kika, thank you. Oh my god, he's so into us, guys. Burnell places a gentle hand on my shoulder. Are we gonna have sex in front of all these Nixies? Like, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna have, like, an orgy here? An aesthetic fog? I don't know what I'm gonna expect. We're gonna have the gayest orgy. Oh no. Oh my god, so I'm looking over at YouTube and it's like, you know, it's putting like some comments for review and it's literally just putting it for review because of homo. Like, what's Wagwan, YouTube? Wagwan! Y'all can say homo all you want, honestly. Calm. The hell? I'm not here for this homophobeness. Anyways, yeah, no. Burnell, that's gay. He's mad! Look at him, he's mad. Burnell's face hardens in return. Is that the only thing hardening, though, Burnell? He moves his free arm down. I fully link his arm with mine, and now, properly settled, look forward. Margaret is following the guide with some reluctance, turning back every so often to check on us. I wave my lantern to signal we're catching up. That gay shit is ready. Margaret returns her head to the front and quickens her pace. With a tug on Burnell. I thought it was like never mind, I'm not even gonna go into it. I'm not gonna make it this kind of stream. We start to follow them. The guide is to top. No, has somebody made with these characters like that McDonald's meme where it's like, you know, the characters go to McDonald's? Because the guide is totally the person who is all like, it's totally like the mom friend who just like goes like shows. I forget how the meme goes, but somebody make that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The four of us continue cautiously over the bridges, only this time the wet, squishing footsteps of the Prowler join the sound of our own. Oh my god, Prowler, though. In spite of myself, I grip Burnell tighter. The Prowler walks without a set pattern. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. It takes long steps, then short ones. At times, it stops walking entirely. I could, Floor, I could. Nah, I'm after Margaret. Like, where's my interaction with Margaret, honestly? Does it hurt to be out of the water like this? Or is it trying to be difficult to read? He's out here like RuPaul's Drag Race, like he's ready. He's ready, like, yes, honey. Suddenly, the whispering in the lake grows louder. I steel myself, trying not to let it get to me. The most important thing in a situation like this is to remain calm. I can't lose my head. Then, all at once, I notice the guide and Margaret have come to a halt. Wait, what? It sounded like Kiko said Emily, but I think that was just the line doing a weird cut there. That's what I'm asking, Jess. And oh, lol, Cosmic. Oh, man. Oh, man. Imagine the Prowlers out here trying to be like, get out. Like, whew, I'm gonna get you, boy. I'm gonna get you. Oh man. Blurt wants to screw. Oh my god. Bless. Bless. Burnell slows down as I do, and as we near Margaret's back, she says with something akin to a distress.
Another one.
Oh god, they're getting surrounded. I tug on Burnell and he understands. We draw up close to Margaret, ready to protect her if need be, but the guide holds out a hand.
Don't get any closer.
Just over his shoulder, I see another prowler stumbling towards us, white liquid dripping from its eyes. The guide's hand turns over in the air, palm up.
Give me a lantern. We'll throw it.
Okay. Margaret extends her own with a trembling hand when Burnell speaks, and when Burnell speaks instead, his back still turned.
If you have to take someone's, take mine.
Why yours?
An extra light won't do us much good when we're standing this close together.
Yeah, that's fair. Margaret takes Burnell's lantern from him, guarded relief displayed her features.
Thank you.
Oh, right, because they want to not have Margaret waste hers. She hands the lantern to the guide, whose hand grips it tightly, knuckles growing pale. Oh, he's starting to get scared.
Stay here. I can't throw it too far. The light will blow out before it reaches the Nyx.
He steps closer to the monster, his movements light and confident. As he nears, the prowler starts to back away. Is it only the approaching light that's making it retreat, or are they afraid of him? The guide is far enough away from us that the fog is partially obscuring him, hiding his movements. The voices from the lake grow louder and louder. Water suddenly begins to splash across the lake, in the distance and on the edges of the bridge. They want him to mess up. I don't notice how tense I am until Burnell eases my grasp on his arm. Then, suddenly, the guide takes multiple long and fast strides forward, throwing the lantern, and jumps backward to regain the lost distance. There's a sharp hiss, and then a deep splash, and the voice of the Nixie grows quieter. Not silent, but quieter. A sigh escapes me, and the guide comes back to our group. We should keep going, before it comes back. Oh, I like that lighting there. That's interesting. I gaze at Burnell and realize he, too, is looking relieved at the guide before us. And then I see it. The first prowler. It's still there. Oh, right, because the light wasn't putting him away from Burnell. Oh, shit! The first prowler, it's still there. It's right there. Ugh. I shift around, pulling Burnell behind me. The prowler lunges after him, barely missing Burnell, but striking my lantern instead. Oh, shit. The fire goes out, and the two of us are plunged into an earthly darkness. And there's a slick splash. I realize the Nyx has retreated into the water. Somehow Burnell and I are still standing. We're still here. Kika, thank you. I can't respond. Something cold, wet, and slimy has grabbed my ankle. Yeah! Save her! I kick my leg out as fast as I can, and Nyx's hold slips. I can't pull with the momentum I've gained against it. Margaret rushes to my side. Yes, girlfriend! Help me! Save me, girlfriend! Her lantern hanging out towards the Nyx. Oh god, no, we don't need to lose all our lights. Light brushes his face. We see it for an instant, his eyes wide, and then it slides back into the smooth surface of the water. Ah! Ah! I got stressed. You ever get stressed? Oh man, okay. Nixie Gambang went, honestly, when, Meg? Wait, an apple peel crystal? How? How? That Nixie was thirsty as fuck, honestly. And Nixie was like, hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Like, Christ. Oh, man. Meg! Oh my gosh. Yeah. Bless the wife. Okay, that was stressful. That's stress. Oh, hey, it's me. Whew. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. Why is your brother dying from fruit, Crystal? Christ. Brunel grabs Margaret and I both. Oh, yes! Okay, OT3. Helping us towards the center of the bridge and cussing under his breath. Lol. I saved you. Calm. I only looked away for 1 second, and then I saved your ass. It's fine, Brunel. We're all fine. Are you actually alright? Margaret cocks her head down, examining my ankle, but there's nothing but a wet smudge around my trousers. I am fine. Hey, Mama, let me whisper in your ear and take you to the depths of the lake where we could fuck. I say that, though I don't actually want to let go of Brunel. I need to, in order to relight our lantern and provide us actual safety. But I feel such a strong desire not to be alone in this moment. Cosmic flows. I shake my head roughly and let go of him, relighting the lantern as fast as I'm able. Kika, thank you again. You saved my life. I won't let this happen again. Yeah! Get good! Also, I'm glad you didn't die, Brunel. Yes. Yes, it would be good for all of us to pay more attention. Margaret nods solemnly. Suddenly, it seems like we're all on the same side. It isn't only Brunel and I. She is with us in more than simply presence. She's our girlfriend! Also, hi Miguel, welcome to the stream. Honestly, Jez. Oh well, it's okay, we'll have a little OT3 thing, it's fine. And then the guide can be our, like, parents, like our parental supervision. Make sure we don't, like, you know, kiss ourselves into the lake, you know? Margaret. The guy's just like, lol. The guy's voice, as cold as that monster's grasp, ends my train of thought. We lost the lantern I threw. And Nyx grabbed it after the light went out. Margaret makes a noise. I glance over, wondering whether she's upset, but there's a small smile on her face instead. Oh, she's so sweet! Oh my gosh, bless. It's better than them taking anything else. A nervous laugh bubbles up out of me, and just as quickly stops. Brunel chuckles in response, and our collective tension eases up, the adrenaline draining from our bodies. We need to keep walking. The guide starts down the bridge again, and we join him. I try to clamp down on the relief, the ease that wants to flood my head. It's not over. The prowler is gone, but so is Brunel's lantern. You can stay near me, Brunel, since your lantern is lost. I appreciate it. Margaret goes on ahead of us. No, Margaret, stay with me. Damn. Brunel stays by my side as I keep at the end of the line. The breath of release for Margaret and Brunel is quickly swallowed by the somber atmosphere of Sinlos's well, replaced by the gravity of the near-death experience. Lol. Actually, though, that is actually the guide. Also, hi, Penny! I love you too. Welcome to the stream. Never mind celebrating his survival. Something like that shouldn't have happened in the first place. The memory of the prowlers reaching out towards us appears each time I close my eyes. Why does it look like something's dripping down their faces? The prowlers are on Margaret's mind too. Looking at her pained expression, it's as though the moment of relief never existed at all. I'm not sure. Me neither. Something's wrong with them, though. They live in water. Air shouldn't be good for the things, but they want to drown humans so much they're willing to drag themselves around on land? It's not right. It's not right. We should do something about this. I demand that we set up laws in this lake. No prowlers out. No prowlers out in the air. No bueno. Only in water. Can't handle this. We need discrimination for these prowlers. We need curfews. Oh, man. Of course it isn't wrong. Okay, Miguel. Thanks for dropping by. Of course it isn't. They are monsters. They likely do not understand even the concept of right and wrong. Well, I don't disagree that there's something very wrong with them. I truly, truly hope that that's the last we'll see of the Prowlers. Since you two have to share a light, wouldn't it be safer in the middle? Margaret has stopped and is waiting for Brunel and I to reach her spot. That way you'll catch the edges of my light and the guides, and it won't be so dangerous if Brunel loses its position momentarily. That's a very kind offer, Margaret. Brunel's surprise is so apparent, I want to cover his face with my hands to stop him from insulting her. Oh my god! Listen, no. Listen. So Kika's gay, and she just wants to do nothing but protect her cute bookworm of a wife that is Margaret. And just bless. Bless. This is the stuff we need. Oh man. Oh wait. I missed something. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da. I like that this is like this. Wait, where are we? Okay. So, Brunel's surprise is so apparent. She merely smirks. I think Margaret may be surprised with herself too. Ah, bless. I love this. Don't worry, we will protect her. We have the chance to impress her with our smooth lesbian-saving skills. Cosmic. Please. But same though. Brunel returns to his usual sorority. As thoughtful as it is... Oh, as thoughtful as it is, I, at least, am fine with bringing up the rear. I'm used to keeping watch for monsters, and since there are two of us, I can pay attention to the back while Kika focuses ahead. And then we can focus on our girlfriend. Yo. It's not my light, though, so I shouldn't be the one to decide what she should do with it. Margaret and Brunel turn to look at me in unison. Seem like it's my decision. Of course, I'm the protag. Neither of them are wrong. As for me, my goal is to protect everyone, but especially Margaret. I can't very well do that with Margaret falling behind us. Being stuck in the middle of the group could also be dangerous depending on what circumstances we may come across. Getting pincered by the enemy would be an almost sure death, no matter how experienced Brunel and I are. I just don't know what to expect from this bridge, and that makes things so much more difficult. I want to keep her safe. So you're staying behind? Seems like it. Yes, I think we'll be good here. But really, thank you. That was a very kind offer. Well, alright. Margaret respects our decision and trots ahead a bit to catch back up with the guide. He who has paid no mind to the entire affair. Lol. The guy's like, yo, y'all gonna fucking die because y'all keep talking. He out here like watching everybody like low key like, man, why y'all keep talking though? You can almost say that this aesthetic fog is aesthetic gay fog. True aesthetic. Did you know that the gay aesthetic is fog? Like you can actually find us in foggy days. If you ever want to find like a girlfriend or a boyfriend to be like gay with, just fucking hang out in foggy days. Like that's the time of day. Like, you know how in Harvest Moon you find people in certain times of day, like rainy, sunny? That's the time of day. Like, gosh. ...
So, I don't want to sound like a child, but how much longer until we arrive at the halfway point?
Okay, but you literally just sound like a child just now. Margaret chuckles, reflecting the amusement I don't want to vocalize.
We still have some ways to go.
Damn.
Oh my god. So literally what just happened is Brunel's like, are we there yet? And the mom of the guy, our guide, mommy, is just like, fucking wait. That's literally what just happened. There was Frog Princess, and I cosplay as Princess Tiana, actually. She's cool, but yeah. The guide is actually the babysitter. Silent Hill is such a good game, though. I want to make a game that's like Silent Hill, honestly. But I don't want to make a game like Silent Hill. I want to make a story that's like Silent Hill. I guess I just want to make a scary story, but I want to make that into a radio play, honestly. I suppressed my laughter yet again. The gloom we've been under dissipates slightly, like light flickering through the fog.
The first trial tends to be the most difficult. I believe we will only react better from this point on.
Like the way you think.
Then a gleam enters Brunel's eyes, and he grins.
I think Kika deserves a round of applause. Quick reflexes are of the utmost appreciation.
Tiana's definitely one of the more mature princesses. Like, I mean, I guess as, you know, a black woman, like, when Princess and the Frog came out, I didn't really feel a connection with her, but I think it's because a lot of the time she spent the movie as a frog. But I did like her as a human, and rewatching it recently, I'm like, yeah, she's a pretty solid character and a great woman, but I just wish that, you know, they would have done more with her human side than the frog side. But I guess it's Disney just being Disney, but yes. Anyways. Yeah. He leaned softly into my shoulder, trying to get me to... Guys! Brunel's trying to be gay with me!
It was indeed a sight. You're quite capable. Bemele was also a sight, but for very different reasons. The way he froze with his mouth all agape was a laugh in itself.
Okay, but he nearly died, Margaret, please. Honestly, I bet, imagine, like, because they're talking so much, imagine they, like, stop to talk, and then the guide is just gone. Like, he doesn't even stop to wait for them. He's just gone. He's just like, I'm tired of you guys talking. Like, bye. Princess Kika and the Frog! Oh my god, yes. Let's do it. Can Margaret be Prince Naveen? Or Princess Naveen? Princess Margaret! Yeah! Brunel shakes a fist at Margaret in mock anger, which is apparently Brunel. I'm just gonna say Brunel for now until I catch the pronunciation again. But he shoots me. Stop trying to be gay with me.
No, she and I are usually on equal footing.
The only reason you had footing at all is because she pulled you back.
That's gay. Brunel laughs self-consciously, scratching his head. Oh man, don't stop calling out the fact that she tops me all the time, guys.
That's very true. You can always count on Kika.
I keep my eyes steadily ahead, unsure how I should respond. I'm pleased, almost grateful to hear what they think of me. But I don't know what I could say that wouldn't seem pathetic. Instead, I contribute the best way I can. I keep my focus on the path ahead of us. Without a response from me, the conversation quickly dies out. Still, it eases my heart to be on such friendly terms with my companions. After some time, I notice Margaret isn't keeping up with the guide as much as she was. Oh, is she gonna hang out with us? I realize it's because the guide has increased his pace. The guide's like, I'm tired of you guys taking too long. Margaret begins to jog in an effort to keep up with him, and Brunel and I do the same. Despite this, the guy keeps getting further away. Damn, he's trying to leave us behind. I feel like we're in like a store, and he just like left us. He's trying to leave us, honestly. Honestly, though. Tell him to stop. I want Margaret. Bemele? Gosh. Okay, yeah, alright. Bemele. I'll have to hear it again to properly, because, like, I'll, like, read pronunciations and I'm like, okay. But hearing it is better for me, so. Exhausted retail worker. Actually. He's a tired mom. He can't handle his kids. We go faster and faster until suddenly we're full on sprinting across the slick wooden boards. Guys, somebody's gonna slip. Figures in the dark fog fly past us at a blur. It occurs to me the branching paths in the bridge appear to be sinking. I try hard to swallow my rising panic. The guide shouts something, but it's drowned out by the frantic pounding of our footsteps. I'm trying to piece together what he said. Don't stop, turn. When he takes a masterfully sharp right down a different path using his own momentum and the sleek wood to slide into the new direction with no loss of speed. Margaret must not have worked out the warning either, as she is completely caught off guard by the guide's change in course. She runs straight ahead, past the turn, and continues on the path we've been following up until now. She clumsily begins to halt her momentum down the wrong bridge. Then I come upon the fork. Let's go. I make a hard turn, following the guide and leaving Margaret at the rear. Brunel's footsteps stay as loud as they were before. He's made the turn, as close behind me as ever. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Margaret turn around to try to come back to us, only to have the bridge in front of her fall away. No! My girlfriend! I slow down for a breath, feeling the impulse to turn back but ignore it. There's no time. Margaret can make the jump and then she'll rejoin us. Yeah, jump! I keep my eyes glued to the guide's back, ears perked for Margaret's footsteps approaching behind us, and then I hear it, a scream. I look around, sliding to a stop. Margaret is sinking. The bridge she's on is sinking into the water. No! She disappeared and she didn't jump. No! What are you doing? Margaret's head shoots up, her face drained of all color. Jump! She stumbles near the edge of the bridge, staring at the placid water of the lake. Even from a distance, I can see her shaking. I can't say if it is from the bridge's ascent of her own fear. She barely seems to be standing. I swallow painfully. No, baby! Margaret bends and tries to jump. She curves in the small arc, achieving more height than she should, and lands directly into the lake with I was like, congratulations! I'm glad you guys got funding, but also... My wife! No! I cry! My wife! Oh, I never should have turned! I should have left myself behind! This is the worst! The worst! Renell starts beside me, but I grab his hand and pull. We start running in. No! I don't want to leave her behind! No! No, my wife! I would have totally saved you! My legs grow weak. It isn't right, but I push myself to keep... No! You should just die. Give up, honestly, at this point. You can't just... Brunel curses between heavy breaths, calling those things every foul name in the large book. I try to focus on the pounding... After everything, I didn't help... How much longer will this last? People have to rest sometime. Almost in response to my thought, the guide abruptly halts. I skid to a stop as well, sliding on the surface of the wood. Do you guys actually want me to start over? Because I actually will. Like, I want her to come with us. Like, honestly. Actually, I don't even need your permission. I'm gonna restart. Like, fuck it. The thing is, I didn't save. Fuck. Ugh. I have to do this from the very beginning. Alright. Anything from the waifu, though. We gotta do this now. Yep. Fuck this. Fuck this. Actually, fuck this. The worst. Skip all of this. This is worse. Margaret! No, skip it. We should go. Oh no, I hate the gay. I can't believe my wife's died. Honestly, God bless. Same. I can't, like, honestly, if I couldn't save Margaret, like, honestly, I'm not even gonna play this game, like, just give up. Oh, God, okay, that scared me, because I was, like, I know, I was stressed. Just do it. Kick it off, no. Okay, current format has worked so far, because I want to save you, and we're going to skip ahead. Skip. And we're not going to turn. We're going to save you. I keep straight ahead, not making an attempt to go to the correct direction. Renelle seems to fumble slightly, but stays close behind me, and in the light. I inwardly apologize. I come upon Margaret, who nearly runs into me in her efforts to turn around. Her face twists at the sight. Why are you... I ignore her and move to face the other way. The path we came from is disappearing into the water. It's sinking. We have to jump. What? Margaret holds up her hands, but I grab her... Yes! Yes! Save her! Save her! Yes! I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know it buffered. What? It turned off. You shouldn't be turning off. We're still streaming. Wife is safe! Cool, okay, I'm just making sure that sense. Yeah, cool, the wife is safe! Yeah, no, in the best way. I'm gonna do the history though, since you guys missed it. Okay. So... we come upon the fork. I keep straight ahead, not making an attempt to go in the correct direction. Brunel seems to fumble slightly, but stays close behind me in the light. I inwardly apologize. I come across Margaret, who nearly runs into me in her efforts to turn around. Her face twists at the sight. Why are you... I ignore her and move to face the other way. The path that we came from is disappearing into the water. It is sinking. And then Kiko's like, we have to jump. And Margaret's like, what? And then Margaret holds up her hands, but I grab her and spin her towards the path the guide is on. Imagine I spin my wife towards safety. My wife is safe. I don't know. I'm gonna repost the link again. Posting cause stream issues. Rip. Okay, everybody's good? Cool. Just making sure. And I'm just gonna repost on the Twitter real quick, actually, because every time it's gonna happen, I'm just gonna make sure everything's updated. But I'm so glad my wife is safe. It's so, like, oh, but what if Brunel ends up dying because of this? Well, I'm too gay. Let me update the link on Twitter, though. I think the link changes, so... Okay. Okay. So Margaret is spun towards safety. Imagine I just picked up my wife, bridal style, spun her around, and then threw her to safety. Ah! Imagine. This is the true gay experience. I love this. Best. Best. Alright. So, back to it. but also my glaciers need to change up. Yeah, exactly. We always save the wife. What happened to the stream now? Foxy, is the stream okay? It seems okay to me. I don't know if anything's wrong with you guys. Or not with you guys. Oh my god, not with you guys, but like with the stream. Oh my god. I didn't mean you guys. I love you guys. Okay. Cool. Oh man. Adrenaline. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Oh. Hold on. Before we continue, actually, we're gonna have a little break because guess what? Mod Jerry, aka my boyfriend, he's making a game, guys, and I think you guys should check out the game, which I actually will plan to stream the demo one of these days. I just have so many demos that I plan to stream because I like playing things. But, hold on. I'm gonna, like, show it off really quick. So, actually, hold on. We're gonna turn this off for a sec. No, how do I do this? How do I do this? I need to have a break to be a super... There we go. Okay, cool. So, one break from the game, because I want to show off my boyfriend's stuff for like a second. And you guys are gonna be like, I didn't come here for this, I came here for gay, but also there are cute girls in this game. So, never mind. Oh god, what is that doing? Oh wow, stop that immediately. Remove. Yes. Do you ever just... One sec, guys. Okay. Ah, how do I do this, actually? I'm trying to learn technology! Anyways, that's fine. Everything died. Oh my god. Let's restart the stream. Okay. How do I... So I should be able to show this. What? Oh my god, never mind. We're gonna go back to the game anyways. But anyways, check out that link and just check out the cute girls. That's all that matters. That's all I'm gonna say. Cute girls. I'm gonna learn the technology one day, but I'm too old now. That's the problem with being 20. You become old, and then you die. But yeah, cute games. Cute games are best. Also, no, I can't hear anything, which is bugging me. Everything died, as far as I can tell. Like, everything died. Hold up. What's going on here? Oh, there it is. Cool. Yeah, I'm old. Lol. But also, the sound's gone. What happened to the sound? Do you guys hear sound? Because I don't hear sound. Yeah, I don't hear sound at all. Rip. Oh my god. Yeah, one sec, guys. I'm gonna see what I did to my sound. Because actually... Oh, there it is. Why did that happen? Okay, there we go. It's because I couldn't hear anything. Cool. I'm not an idiot at all. Anyways, yeah. That was me obsessing over how cute the girls in my boyfriend's game is. Back to the game. Back to this game. Cool. Alright. So go! We'll catch up. But... Brunel and I will have to jump together. He needs the light. Just move. I practically shove her, and without further hesitation, she takes the leap. She makes it just past the edge of the bridge, knees buckling as she lands, but as soon back up on her feet and holding her lantern out towards us. She beams with pride. Encourage her to keep going. I smile back and motion Margaret towards the guide. She understands the gesture, though hesitates, obvious conflict in her eyes. However, she nods and runs after him. Here. I offer Brunel my hand, tightening my grip on my lantern. Brunel accepts the offer, giving it a brief squeeze. A tight smile plasters itself across my face as I try to calculate the distance between our bridge and the other. Then the ground starts to shake more. Jump! We dash to the bridge's edge and leap. Cold air rushes past my face, winding its fingers into my hair. For an instant, I think I see something moving under the surface of the water. Then we land hard on the wooden bridge. Whew. Whew. Stress. Stress. What's going on? Everything's good here? Or is the sound okay? I don't know what's going on now. Okay. It sounds good to me. So, yeah. Just making sure. I'm just glancing over. It's like, oh, what's wrong? I'm sorry. But yeah. Then we land hard on the wooden bridge. Brunel lets out a sigh of relief as we both creakily get fully back on our feet. Brunel, stay close. We need to run. I take off, not bothering to ensure Brunel's staying true to his word. I know he'll follow, of course. There's like this weird tension. Now I'm starting to understand the appeal of Brunel and Kika, actually. Okay. I guess it's kind of gay. So, let's make sure that the links are okay. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, I gotta update the links again, because stream acted weird. One sec, guys. Wow. Oh my god, why are you the way that you are? Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, you know who's the best girl though? Jess? The best girl in Palaciel Quest, which I have to think about always, as I want to say it's Opal, right? But also the best girl is genuinely Nolan. Like, Nolan is actually best girl, and I'm gonna link her in the chat so everybody can see how cute she is. Best girl. It's her. That's the best girl. Yeah. The guide's fading light bounces in the distance, a clear signal that he's still running. I focus everything I have on catching up. Slowly, we begin to close the distance. Oh god, that running is like... As the night wears on, our strength rapidly fades. Even my stamina is being challenged. I can't imagine what this might be like for Margaret. Oh no, Margaret! Hold on, I feel concerned for Fox. Try refreshing? Foxy? Also, hi Bricky, welcome to the stream. Does it sound okay? I don't know what it's doing. Actually, can you guys hear the music? Or am I... Hey, Crystal, welcome back. Stream's starting to freak out again, which bugs me. Actually, let me see if maybe if I let some things die, then it would be better. Boop, boop. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna refresh one more time.